Hey, this is Michael Lombardi, co-founder of The Daily Coach. For many years, many of you have asked us to turn our best articles into a book. Now I'm excited to share that we are releasing our first Daily Coach hardcover and Kindle book. The subject is hiring. It's a collection of our best stories on what we think is the most important decision any leader can make. Who you bring onto your team. Visit us at www.thedaily.coach to order yours today.
Welcome to the Daily Coach's Sports Leadership Lessons, a reading of some of our greatest hits from more than 6 years of email newsletters that have been read by tens of thousands of leaders and learners. If you want our latest newsletter delivered to your inbox every day, you can subscribe for free at thedaily.coach/subscribe or follow the link in the description. Absence of ego with LSU's Coach O. The LSU Tigers were the big winners of the 2020 college football season. They captured the program's fourth national championship in 150 years with a dominant performance against traditional powerhouse Clemson. For quarterback Joe Burrow and head coach Ed Orgeron, the victory was the exclamation point on an undefeated dream season that will be celebrated along the bayou for years to come. However, the biggest winner was not any individual coach or player. It was the absence of ego, a pivotal factor for LSU all season long that began with the coach himself. We all know egoless teams are the most powerful, and we're well aware of the adage that hangs in many locker rooms. It's amazing what gets accomplished when no one cares about the credit. We preach this to everyone, yet we still allow our egos to seep into the core of our teams and culture. Coach O was able to lift the Tigers to new heights because he set his own ego aside, courageously admitting his old school ways of running the football and playing defense were not the most practical for LSU during that season. Yes, even Coach O has an ego. We all do. But he was willing to recognize his weaknesses, hire the right personnel, and most of all, change his ways after decades in the sport, previously winning over 75% of his games throughout his career. That's not easy to do. But each day, Orgeron's team would practice differently than the teams of his past. Coach O still preached the fundamentals, like tackling and pad level, but he removed the notion that winning could only happen his way. He accepted throwing the ball more than he ever had, a shift that could only occur when he allowed his own ego to leave the room. Ultimately, all positive transformation starts with removing our egos, because winning matters way more than winning our way. Thanks for joining this episode of The Daily Coach. On behalf of Michael Lombardi, Coach George Raveling, and the entire Daily Coach team, we're grateful for your support. Remember, the most important person you will ever lead is yourself. Keep growing, keep learning, and most importantly, keep showing up.